Good evening and welcome to the 2021 Arkansas Tech Athletic Techspy Award. My name is Gary Burton and I am an Arkansas Tech alum who played football for the Wonder Boys back in 2015 all the way to 2018. And I'm honored to serve as the MC for tonight's Techspy Award. Now this year, obviously we're doing things a little bit different, and rather than having this great event in Tucker Coliseum like years past, we will continue to sharpen our virtual skills gained over the last year or so, and we'll be delivering tonight's program virtually. Now, despite not being able to be together in one place, we still want to encourage as much engagement from all of our Wonder Boys and Golden Sons hanging out at their watch parties tonight. And to do so, make sure you tag us in all of your social media posts at ATU_athletics on Twitter and at ATU Athletics on Instagram. And be sure to use the hashtag VTAs2021 before we get going with tonight's program. Now, I would be remiss if I did not take the time to reflect on some of what life has been like over the last year. Now, last March, all of our worlds turned upside down with the coronavirus taking hold in the United States, and in the blink of an eye, everything just stopped. Now, we went from gearing up for March Madness to starting the stretch run of spring sports to literally nothing. And we were forced to go home and isolate in hopes of stemming the tide of what was coming to overwhelm us. And it left so much uncertainty and left so much immense void in our lives, and especially as athletes and coaches. Now, it forced us to ask the question no one thought we'd ever ask. What do we do now? When will we be able to play again? What will be our new normal? Now, these questions and more lingered on throughout the summer, and sadly, no positive resolution came once the fall semester arrived either, clinging to the slightest bit of hope for months. And unfortunately, the decision to suspend fall sports until January was made, and it was a significant blow to all of those affected, players and coaches. And now we had an entire athletic year worth of athletes and coaches that had some or all of their seasons impacted by COVID. Now, fortunately, the calendar year 2020 would end and at some point, and with the new year brought renewed optimism. And finally, on January 1st, after nearly a year of no athletics, the first significant ball was bounced in Tucker, and with it, we were back to competing. And since then, we have seen all of our sports be able to return to practice, prepare for games, and continue to work towards the goal of winning championships, trophies, and hanging banners. Fight on. Now, slowly but surely, we are returning to a sense of normalcy, and tonight is another step in that direction. So without further ado, let's get the 2021 Techspy Award rolling with a word from our president of Arkansas Tech University, the one, the only, the star of the show, Dr. Robin E. Bowen.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2021 Techspy. As I begin, I want to thank you and your coaches. These past 3 semesters have not been easy ones, but you've persevered. You did what was needed to allow you to return to safe practices and then to competitions. And again, I want to thank you for all of your efforts throughout the pandemic. As you watch this, we're preparing to emerge from the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic. You hear a lot of talk now about the return to normal. That's understandable. So many of our daily routines have been disrupted by the pandemic, and we miss the life that we knew before. However, I want to challenge you to do something greater than return to normal. If we grasp the newfound perspective provided by the past year and apply it toward a growth mindset, the coming weeks and months can be a turning point. This can be a moment in your life when you pursue a new level of excellence and achieve goals that might have seemed beyond your reach. Steve Kerr is a name familiar to most of you in this audience. He led the University of Arizona to the NCAA Final Four and won 5 NBA championships as a player. More recently, he's coached the Golden State Warriors to 3 world championships. In building that culture of championships within the Golden State organization, Coach Kerr has established 4 core values. First and foremost is joy. Kerr says sports should be fun. He says that when the team makes a conscious decision to enjoy the process, the team is more likely to enjoy great success. In speaking about compassion, Kerr says that it's essential for each member of the team to acknowledge how hard their teammates are working and how much adversity they're overcoming to contribute to the unit. Every person on the team encounters different pressures, and it's important that every individual display empathy for their teammates. He tells us that a daily commitment to compassion is an essential component and a fundamental in success. Kerr says mindfulness is a combination of focus, awareness, and gratitude. He says when we're grateful for the opportunities we've received, it makes doing the work more fun, and it becomes easier to overcome what we might perceive as adversity. Competition is Kerr's 4th core value. Now note that Coach Kerr, an 8-time world champion, doesn't list winning as a value. That's because we can't always control the outcome, but we can control our energy and our effort. The implication of these core values is that if we find joy in our process, maintain compassion in our lives, express gratitude for life, and give great effort, the winning will take care of itself. As you finish out the spring 2021 semester and begin preparing for the next phase in your life, I challenge you to practice joy, compassion, mindfulness, and competition. I believe that if you apply these characteristics to your athletic pursuits, your academics, your community service, your personal relationships, and your career, you'll find success that you seek. Thank you for all that you do to represent Arkansas Tech University, and please enjoy the Techspys.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bourne. And now, let's jump right into the awards. Now, we all take our sports seriously and work hard to achieve our goals, but at the end of the day, it's refreshing to remember that we're all still just playing the sports that we fell in love with as kids and need reminders that it's okay to not be as serious all the time and just have fun. And that's where these teammates come in clutch and help keep it light, funny, and enjoyable. Now, as chosen by the peers, here are the winners for Biggest Clown.
Isaac. Congrats, my man, on the biggest clown of the team. To know Isaac is to know randomness, funniness, just pure weirdness a little bit, for being honest. But we all love you, Isaac. Isaac is definitely the biggest clown on the team. You never know what you're going to get from him. And that's that.
Bianca is definitely the biggest clown on the team. She's always just trying to crack jokes and make the situation lighthearted. And if she's not making fun of one of us on the team, then we're definitely making fun of her. But that's why everyone loves to be around her, is because she just knows how to have a fun time. So that is why Bianca is the biggest clown on the team.
In my opinion, Tyler Polk is the biggest clown on the team because he just overhyped and says the funniest things out of nowhere.
Hi, I'm Addison, and Maggie is one of the biggest clowns on the team in my opinion because she's the type of person to make you laugh at any given time. You can just be in the car and she'll say something that just gets you laughing. For example, she likes to carry around a baby Yoda stuffed animal. She'll do everything with it. Like take it on road trips, go to Sonic with it, and then just watch movies with it. Another one is she likes to have spontaneous lightsaber battles. She keeps lightsabers in her apartment, and a lot of the time we'll end up fighting in the parking lot. And that's why Maggie is one of the biggest clowns.
Why is Ashlyn Mays, aka Freshman of the Year, the cross country team clown? Well, first of all, it's a constant roast fest with her. On the team, it's a running joke that Ashlyn has beef with everyone, but she's the absolute sweetest and kindest person you know, so it's hilarious. Secondly, you never know what's going to come out of this girl's mouth. We'll be in the middle of a workout, and she'll say something like, "When life gives you lemons, squeeze them in Chloe's face," and it will have the whole team rolling on the ground. And Ashlyn, she's just unapologetically herself all the time, and there's never a dull moment, and she's an absolute beast, and we love her.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Addis, and the reason that I think that Arissa Harris is the biggest clown on the team is because no matter who we're playing or what we're doing, she's always going to say something funny that is going to make me laugh. And she always comes at anybody with the funniest jokes. And the funniest thing about Arissa is how much she laughs at herself and thinks that she is the funniest person that has ever walked this planet.
I think May is the clown of the team because she is very funny herself, and she also makes us laugh even if we don't want to.
I think Daniela is the biggest clown of the team because she always makes everyone laugh and smile, always has a joke to say, she's doing something silly, and sometimes she has no idea what's going on.
Santi is the biggest clown because he can make anybody laugh at like any given moment. You could be having a bad day and he'll just say or do something that all you can do is laugh at. And sometimes he'll show up wearing this Mexican wrestling mask, and it's like always when you least expect it, like workouts, practice. Sometimes you'll wake up in the morning at a tournament and he'll show up to breakfast wearing it. Just silly stuff like that. And at the end of the day, puts a smile on everybody's face and makes everybody laugh.
So the game, madam. You are welcome. I drop out of the race to make you the funniest. But hey, good job. Congratulations. You are the funniest man on the squad because you always make me laugh and my brother Pilo.
All right, here we go. Now, the life of an athlete is filled with early morning weights, practices, games, class, study hall. And most of the time, you can spot an athlete a mile away by the sight of sweatpants, hoodies, and anything else team gear related. Now, while that's perfectly acceptable for any and all athletes, there's some that like to show out when it comes to dressing up and looking good on the regular. Now, as chosen by their peers, here are the winners for Best Dressed.
Caleb Dean, aka Drip King, right here. My man, I congratulate you on winning Best Dress. Obviously, you was the outright winner. But just want to say, man, you got the drip. Real talk. You been had the drip, always had it. We came in freshman year together and started Tough Tuesdays. If you don't know what it is, go check him out on the ground. The man Drippy, Louis V, Air Force Ones, whatever you want, the newest, latest Jordans, he got that. But man, real talk, congratulations to you. Like I said, there's a big award. Keep it up.
So Risa probably got best dressed on the team because anywhere we go, no matter what the occasion is, no matter how many people are there, she is always going to dress to the 10 while everybody dresses to the 7. She'll wear jeans, a cute shirt, a cute cardigan while everybody else is wearing their casual sweats. And then the funny thing about Risa is that no matter who says it, no matter how far it is away, no matter how quietly you say it, if you say Conway or Little Rock, she'll jump on the conversation and say, "Oh, when are we going shopping?" All the time. It's just typical Risa.
I think Ash is best dressed because she manages to pull out the most unique outfits, and no matter what she wears, she makes it look good.
I think my guy BJ is the best dressed on the team because he know how to match colors. He my youngin. You know I always gotta support my youngins. And he always got the kicks to match anything.
Sydney is the best dressed because she always has the cutest clothes and the best Lululemon skirts ever.
Congratulations, Megan. We all think you are the best dressed in the team. You always dress up cute outside the court and on court, so keep it up.
Congratulations to Claire Richard for winning the best dress on the women's cross country team. I figured the best way to explain to everyone why Clary won this award is just to show pictures of her like everyday outfit. So enjoy. Here's picture number 1. Doesn't she look great? She looks like she's ready to be a model for American Eagle. So American Eagle, go hit her up. Here's the second picture, rocking, 10 out of 10. And this last picture is kind of her everyday today look. She's always very put together, matches everything. Her shoes always match her socks. She never wears mismatched socks. So congratulations, Chloe, for winning. We love you.
My girl Rags deserves best dressed because she is the most fashionable girl on the team, arguably on campus. She always has the most original outfits and has the coolest bottoms.
Google defines elegance as a form of style. Now I'd say that's elegance right there. Congrats to Trevor, the most elegant and best dressed golfer on our team.
What's up, guys? So apparently I was nominated for best dressed. So by the way, thank you very much for that. It's super cool. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go over some things that I like to wear a lot. First thing, I really like things with skulls or bats or spiders. But here's this necklace I wear. It's batarang. It's pretty cool. Another thing that I think that probably why I won this really cool award is I really like to collect helmets. So here's this one right here. It's pretty cool. Standard knight helmet, in case I need to go jousting or anything of that sort. And then you finally, it's also really, really cool. Something really important, special to me is another helmet. So just see here, standard issue knight helmet. So I just like to conclude by thank you to all my peers and all my coaches. This is really special. Thanks a lot, guys.
There's an old cliche that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. And that term is used a lot in the world of sports to characterize how good a team is, but perhaps the more appropriate phrase needs to be, a team is only as good as their best teammate. But what makes someone a great teammate? Well, they're usually that person that will always work hard and is there to encourage everyone to do the same. They're that one player on each team that holds it all together and can relate to each and every player. They're that one that is looked up upon as a calming influence and is respected and liked by every team. As chosen by their peers, here are the winners for best teammate.
Tyrus Ford is the best teammate on the Arkansas Tech football team for a lot of reasons, but I was asked to keep this video short, so I'm going to just tell you a couple reasons why. Tyrus is always going to be that same positive, energetic guy every day, regardless of the situation, giving it his all, motivating us all to be our best. Another reason why is because Tyrus has integrity like no other. On and off the field, you can count on Tyrus to do the right thing, and this is why Tyrus Ford is hands down the best teammate on the Arkansas Tech football team.
Why Elijah Boyer is the best teammate on the team. There's many reasons why. Looking back at our community college days together to now, he's always been the hardest worker on the field, in the classroom, in the weight room. I think anyone can attest to that. He's always the guy who's pushing guys in the weight room or on the field. If you're not going as hard as you should be, you're probably going to hear from Boyer. And he's always been the same even-keel guy, whether he's in the lineup, whether he's not in the lineup, if we're winning or losing, if he's playing good or if he's not playing good, it doesn't matter. He's the same energy guy, brings the same energy every single day. He's that guy that people go up to when they're having problems outside of baseball. And I think those are some of the main reasons why he's not only probably one of the better teammates that I've had, but one of the better teammates that has come through this program.
Caitlin Wells is a great teammate because she always cheers everyone on, even if they may be struggling, and is always so excited for everyone's successes. And she does everyone's game day hair without complaining.
Andre Jacobs is the best teammate in Arkansas Tech golf team because he's always positive and he's always trying to help us to get better. If somebody have a bad day or a bad round, he's always there for us.
I think Asta is the best teammate in Arkansas Tech tennis team because she will always try to help you as best as she can, and she will always be here to listen to you no matter what. And also, she will help you to be a better person on and off the court, and I think that is a really important value that she has. So that's why I think that Asta is the best teammate in Arkansas Tech tennis team.
Hannah Lyons is the best teammate because she's always positive and a great person all around. Before games, she always leads us in prayer, and she's really just someone you want to be around.
Morgan Browning is the best teammate on the women's cross country and track and field teams here at Tech. I knew as soon as we started voting for this award that Morgan would be the person to win it. She shows up every single day with the best attitude, she's so hardworking, and she's been a key leader on our team. And even though she's dealt with some injuries this year, she's always been the biggest supporter we have, and she's just a great teammate to have here at Tech.
This is like my 100th time doing this. Every time I do it, I just end up laughing and stuff. But Cameron Kennedy, you are the best teammate, in my opinion, for a lot of reasons, but I'm trying to keep this video short. You're the most unselfish player, for sure, by far. Even when we need you to be selfish, sometimes you're still unselfish, and it says a lot about you. You're a great locker room guy. You can always come in with a lot of energy, which is good. If anybody's down, you can always pick them up without even knowing, which is really good. You know, funny guy, very funny guy, especially with your impersonations, man. You're cracking me up, and we all know what we talk about. Anyway, man, you're just a great overall teammate, man. You show up every day, prepared to work, always trying to help other people get better, and there's just nothing much you can ask for from me, man.
Josie Robertson is the best teammate on the Arkansas Tech University women's golf team because she's super supportive and inclusive and makes everybody feel welcomed and wanted, and she's super easy to talk to if you ever need to go for advice or just want to chat.
Here are some reasons why Riley Vogt is the best teammate on the Arkansas Tech volleyball team. 1, she leads by example. She gives 100% in the gym all the time, and she has constant energy. 2, she has a contagious work ethic. It makes every single one of us want to work harder. And 3, she's our hype woman. She's our rock on the team. We couldn't have made it without you, Ry. We love you, and congrats.
Well, we're just about halfway through the 2021 Techspy Awards and thought now might be a good time to take a quick little break and look at how well some of our teams have done throughout this year in their attempts to become TikTok famous. Corvette.
Big time, ladies! Big time! Come on, ladies!
Sometimes I question everything.
Come on, ladies! Un más!
I swear I could draw a straight line with a pencil and Felicity would trip on it.
Unbelievable! This is unreal!
Ladies, I love you, but I'll cut you. I'm replaceable.
Yeah.
Walk it like I talk it. Woo. Walk it like I talk it. Hey, walk it like I talk it. 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 Woo. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it.
I'm passing the phone to somebody who has a nasty changeup. I'm passing the phone to an All-American. I'm passing the phone to somebody that has an amazing screwball. I'm passing the phone to someone who broke her wrist in warm-up. I'm passing the phone to someone who has the best bat flip I've ever seen in my life. I'm passing the phone to someone who can hit it 350. I'm passing the phone to someone who has my back in a fight. I'm passing the phone to the pitcher that has the most strikeouts on the team. I'm passing the phone to my fellow crackhead. I'm passing the phone to the most consistent slapper on the team. I'm passing the phone to our Golden Glove third baseman. I'm passing the phone to the one pitcher on this team that I cannot hit consistently off of to save my life. I'm passing the phone to somebody that smiles during rundowns. Passing the phone to the person who just threw a no-hitter. I'm passing the phone to the person who you can never tell is happy or mad. I'm passing the phone to the most positive person on the team. I'm passing the phone to Mackenzie.
I got the Glock on me. Lights shining bright on me. I get my drip overseas. I had to stack up my cheese. I got your her knees. I put on Rockstar jeans. Get low when the whistle go. Get low when the whistle go.
Passing the phone to the girl who finds the good in every situation.
I'm passing the phone to the person who can always get a bucket.
I'm passing the phone to someone that always gets fouls called on them, even when she doesn't touch them.
I'm passing the phone to the person whose mid-range shot is automatic.
I'm passing the phone to the person who's the best hype man during games.
I'm passing my phone to the person who always has game day candy.
I'm passing the phone to the person who can score going left anytime she wants.
I'm passing the phone to someone who plays the most effective defense with the least amount of effort.
I'm passing the phone to my roommate who always holds my phone during shoot around.
I'm passing the phone to somebody who is a very silent scorer but always ends up in double figures every game.
I'm passing the phone to the person who's always ready to shoot and make the three.
I'm passing the phone to someone that is extremely annoying to block out.
Who's the funniest? Who's the messiest? Who's the loudest? Who's the cleanest? Who's the sneakiest? Who eats the most? Who gets in the most trouble? Who's the most helpful? Who does the most chores? Who will be the first one married? Who is the most likely to ask for money? Who will be the last to leave the house when they're grown?
Tick tock, the gift that keeps on giving. So let's get back serious as we move over to the student side of being a student athlete and recognize some of the achievements in the classroom. Now, first up, we have the induction of the latest members of the Arkansas Tech chapter of Chi Alpha Sigma National Honor Society. Now, this year, due to no Techspys in 2020, we are proud to induct 53 new ATU student athletes into Chi Alpha Sigma. Now, Chi Alpha Sigma is a nonprofit organization established to recognize college students who earn a varsity letter in at least one sport while maintaining a 3.4 or higher cumulative grade point average throughout their junior and senior years. Now, the goal of this organization is to recognize outstanding academic achievement by intercollegiate athletes. And here are the latest inductees from Arkansas Tech. Got a question for you to think about. Who doesn't love a top 10 list? Now, from David Letterman's nightly top 10 list on his late night show to SportsCenter's nightly top 10 highlights from the day in sports to just about any BuzzFeed list, the top 10 lists are hard to pass up. Now, our top 10 list honors the top 10 cumulative GPAs of student athletes with at least 60 hours earned. Now, no matter how long you've been a student athlete at Arkansas Tech, it doesn't take long to realize just how important community service is to all of our programs. Now, as an institution, Arkansas Tech is always among the top schools in all of the country in community service hours. Now, the following are the student athletes that logged the most community service hours for each of their respective sports this past year. Now, additionally, we will reveal the team that will come away with the 2020-2021 Jerry's Cup. Through an initiative of the Student Athletic Advisory Committee at Tech, we are excited to introduce the addition of a new award that we will be giving out annually at the Techspy. Beginning this year, we will honor a male and female newcomer of the year, and in order to be eligible for this award, a student athlete must be in their first year of competition at Arkansas Tech. Only true freshmen, redshirt freshmen, or first-year transfers are eligible for the award, and this year's 2021 Arkansas Tech female and male newcomer of the year winners are, let's get it. And just like that, we're down to our final awards of the night. Here to present the 2021 Janice Falls Female Student Athlete of the Year Award, as well as the 2021 John Tucker Male Student Athlete of the Year Award, is your faculty representative, Dr. Robin Lacey.
I get the honor of presenting the Student Athlete of the Year Awards to the top male and female senior athletes at Arkansas Tech University. These awards are voted on by the Faculty Athletics Committee. The award criteria is based on the student athlete's academic achievement, athletic excellence, community service, and endorsement letter from their coach. The first award is the John E. Tucker Award for the top senior male athlete. This year's winner is majoring in criminal justice and will be attending UALR Law School upon graduation. He is an all-conference performer on the Wonder Boys baseball team and has logged over 100 hours of community service. Coach Dawson wrote that this year's awardee is the most consistent pitcher he has ever coached. He sets high expectations for himself and is a leader on and off the field. His ability to work well and communicate with his teammates is exemplary. It is my pleasure to announce the John E. Tucker Student Athlete of the Year is Hayes Cox.
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you to anyone that made this award possible. It's a lot of people here at Tech. It wouldn't be possible without my teammates for sure. One thing about being a pitcher is that you have to have a solid defense behind you, and you got to score to win, and I don't swing a bat, so every win I've had here is on other people's shoulders as well. I've made relationships here that I'm just so thankful for. Like I got guys that I'll be best friends with for the rest of my life, thanks to Arkansas Tech. I want to thank all my professors that I've had. I've made some really good relationships here. Baseball, always being on the road, missing class, it's tough to communicate and work with. I know that we're a pain in the butt for a lot of the professors, but they hang in there for us, and they really want to see us win too, and that helps everything. It makes such a big difference. I've loved my experience here at Arkansas Tech. I can't even describe how thankful I am. It's an honor to get this award. There's so many people that are just really deserving of it. So thank you.
The next award is the Janice Falls Award for the top senior female athlete. This year's awardee is majoring in chemistry and will be attending UAMS College of Pharmacy upon graduation. She is a captain on the Golden Suns volleyball team and has logged over 175 hours of community service. Coach Kara Dukic wrote that she is impressed by this awardee's character, selflessness, maturity, academic strength, leadership, work ethic, and so much more. She is an outstanding representation for this university and the Golden Suns volleyball program. I am pleased to announce the Genesse Falls Student Athlete of the Year is Riley Vogt.
This is such an honor to be able to be awarded the Genesse Falls Female Student Athlete of the Year award. I know several of the former student athletes that have received this award, and they exemplify exactly what a student athlete is and should be, so I'm very grateful to be a part of that group. I just want to say thank you to several people that have gotten me to this point thus far. Thank you to my teammates that have always supported me, and all the memories that we've made so far, and the challenges that we face. And I want to say thank you for accepting me as a leader and a captain on this team for the past 2 years. And it's really blessed to be able to have met you guys and that you are part of my life. And I wish you all the best. I'll miss you dearly. I want to say thank you to my amazing coaches for always pushing me past my limits to be the best athlete that I was while I was here. Thank you to my professors for always working with me as a student athlete and giving me that foundation knowledge that's really going to help me in my future studies. And lastly, I want to say thank you to my amazing parents for all the love and support. Thank you for implementing a hard work ethic in me since I was a child. And my dad's always said, this quote that he lives by is, surround yourself with good people and great things will happen. And I feel like that's exactly what I've done these past 4 years to be successful, and I'm excited to implement that in my future as well. So thank you to everybody. I'm truly honored and grateful.
Thank you, Gary, for being willing to be a part of this year's virtual Techspy Awards. Hopefully, as we continue to make progress towards returning to normal, we can have you come back and be the MC in person. It is hard to put into words what the past year has been like for all of us associated with Arkansas Tech athletics. The ups and downs, the unknowns, the starts, the stops, the testing, the quarantining, the face masks, social distancing, and everything else that changed about our normal ways of life since March 2020 has been a challenge that has presented itself on a daily basis. While it was extremely difficult at times and the outlook was not always bright, in the end, all of our student athletes, coaches, support staff always stood up to meet the challenge head on. The grit, determination, and perseverance that was shown on a consistent basis by each and every one of you is what has gotten us through it and to this point. For that, I'm extremely grateful. In the midst of one of the most challenging and difficult times we will hopefully not ever experience again, you all remain committed to excellence on the field, on the court, in the classroom, and in the community. You've kept Arkansas Tech athletics as the gold standard in every aspect within our conference, our region, and nationally. For that, I thank you. Each day, we pull closer and closer to returning back to normal. Like many of you, I'm sure, I'm already looking forward to the fall semester and having a full year of Golden Suns and Wonder Boys representing our great university, and to see you all work toward the goal of winning championships. As we continue to move forward, it is also important to take time to step back and reflect, not only on this past year, but for the entire time you have been at Tech. As we close, we hope that you enjoy a new tradition as we hear from some of our departing seniors what their time as a Wonder Boy or Golden Sun has meant to them. Thank you all, and fight on.
At Tech, I'll always remember how welcoming everybody was and just the home feeling, and also the community and how they supported us at every game, and they were always there to cheer us on.
One thing I'll always remember in my time at Tech here is the friendships I've made, the coaches that I've had that have coached me in my time here. It's something that I think for me is going to last a lifetime. It's something that, you know, the friendships, they're going to carry on the rest of my life, and it's something I'm super grateful for.
One thing that I will always remember about my time at Tech would be the amazing support system that I had from the coaches. I remember my first 2 semesters, they were the absolute hardest. And I remember Coach Whitney would stay in the library with me and till maybe like 10 o'clock at night sometimes. And I just think that that was amazing. And then the other coaches would provide me the resources that I needed to be successful in all of my courses.
Always like competing for championships, which is a really good thing. Like that's what I wanted, and like college sports was be competing for championships, and that's what we do year in, year out. So I'd say that'd be the main thing I would remember.
I think one thing I remember is like how everybody was trying to deal with the pandemic and things going on, and how school was shutting down. And I mean, that was kind of sad, but at the same time, I got to kind of just enjoy the sceneries around Tech, like the nature and the trees blooming. That was very beautiful, and I remember just jogging around, taking pictures of the flowers and the trees at that time. And then transitioning that into school reopening again, it was kind of nice to see human beings walking around.
I think one thing I'll always miss about being a student athlete at Tech is the family bond and always being busy with something to do. I love being busy, so that's been pretty great here.
From me is that I really love how you let everybody be themselves, and how you get to just experience what it's like to be liked for who you are, not for somebody that you pretend to be liked. I think like every year I've been here, like I've felt accepted, and I felt liked, and I felt like I can do whatever I want and still be a part of the team. Like I don't have to change to fit in. Like I think like being at Tech has been like my spot to fit in.
Being around my teammates and my coaches, they've been a big part of my life the last couple of years, and not being able to see them every day and talk to them like I normally do would be a little bit different. But I mean, it's a step that we all gotta take, and I guess I'm ready for it.
What I'm going to miss about being a student athlete at Tech is definitely the grind and the schedule that we have. I mean, it's set up so where your day is pretty much planned out, and although like the days go by so fast, like I'm just going to miss kind of the structure of my life because I'm about to go to pharmacy school, and so I'm kind of more even on my own because I mean, I have more responsibilities when it comes to curriculum and class, but definitely, you know, lacking that team aspect as well, and all the people that I got to be friends with. So
a lot. I will miss a lot, like not just with the teammates, also with the coach, you know, and miss traveling with all the teammates for the golf tournaments, missing the feeling for winning the tournaments, and the team chemistry as well.
All the guys. I always miss the guys, and you know, last year when I was in here it was tough, but one thing I did miss a lot was the guys, and I guess the coaches were always a big part of my life, and obviously just being a student athlete, being in the classroom, and I guess not being recognized, but just being noticed as an athlete by the professors, and just, you know, being able to work with them, and then them giving me all the special time that I've ever needed, and that's pretty much it.
I would tell my teammates that they made this year the best that it could be, and I knew they were always going to be there for me, and they were ready to play, and it was just one big family, and I loved every part of it.
Something I like to say to my teammates before I leave is I'm very proud of them, and they've really impacted my life, and to stay humble and continue to work hard.
One thing I want to say to my teammates as I prepare to leave is to not take anything for granted. Appreciate each moment that you have here, because these are truly some of the greatest moments of my life, and I'll always cherish these moments. So always cherish these moments here at Tech. They were the best.
Just use these 4 years as growth and try to be the best possible version of yourself, and you know, try to forget about that one bad grade. You won't remember it once you're a senior like me. So just try to enjoy yourself and become the best version of yourself.
Thank you. I know I was a little hothead here and there, But I mean, my guys got me through everything, through all the good times and the bad times. So I would just say thank you.
It flies by way too fast. You know, it feels like yesterday I was a freshman and kind of just getting the feel of things, and now I'm a month away from graduating. So cherish every single moment, every practice, every team event that you get to go out with your team and do something outside of football. Cherish it. Build as many relationships as you can. Respect the coaches. I think they mean the best. So just listen to the coaches and work hard for the people that are around you.
I just want to say thank you. They've given me a great time here. You know, they're all my brothers for life. You know, people say you'll make your best friends in college, and this year's really shown. And I just want to thank them for letting me have fun with them on the field. I know I'm a goofball out there, and other than that, I just want to say thank you for them, you know, loving me, letting me love them, and just for the friendship and brotherhood.
To really make the most of the years that you have left here at Tech. It goes by really fast. I just remember when I was a freshman moving into Baswell, and I was super nervous about my classes and about being a part of a team, but it really does go by fast, and to, you know, have like the best memories that you can with your teammates while you can, and these people are going to be your lifelong friends, so really enjoy it.
I wish the best luck for you all in the future, no matter in the education or the golf or everything. And yeah, I wish the best luck for you all.
Aloha Oi. I can't sing the song, I don't remember it, but at least Aloha Oi. And then good luck to all their future endeavors, and to all the new players that are coming along. They will like it here. They would enjoy the family environment that the team creates.
To always give it your best. You know, like some days you're going to be tired, some days you're not going to want to be there, but it's going to really matter, and you can tell the difference at the end of the year and postseason when things, you know, if you give it your best every day, it's going to all come together when the time, you know, matters most. And yeah, I would say just give it your best every day, because it goes by really fast, and it's pretty sad when the time gets here.
My message would just be, for sure, to never stop working hard no matter what, because you never know what's going to happen, and take care of the young guys and take care of each other, and don't let the culture that we're starting to build up, you know, die down. What we got right now is special, and got to keep that going.
I would like to say that I love them, and that I'm going to miss them, and that I will remember them next year when I have my own classroom. And that remember this time, be thankful for the year that you're in, because you're gonna blink and it's gonna be over. You know, I have one more month, and I'm just trying to soak in everything that I have left, and you should too.